So do I look fat?
Hell no. Looking good, man.
Well, he said I look. Water.
How's your health now?
I feel good. I mean, I feel good. I just thank God. Like I got sick. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm no shame in saying that. I pray every night on my knees with my rosary before I go to bed. To have a one-on-one relationship with God. And you know, I don't know. Some people are ashamed to say it or whatever. Not me. Hold on. Rob, do I take a shake or no? Have a shake right now? Yeah. Can you give me a shake in my car? Yeah, in my car.
So that had to be a scare though for a second, right? I mean,
absolutely a scare. You know what I mean? It's like I never get sick. You know what I mean? And like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Did I like to drink a little bit? Yeah, I like to drink, and I drink Patron, and then you know what I mean, and then when my friends would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw up," I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw up." I go. That's throwing up. You guys are. Oh, I feel nauseous. I feel like I'm gonna throw up, and you guys are pregnant. Oh my goodness. So you know what I mean. So when I felt like I'm gonna throw up, I'm like, get out of here. You know what I mean? Like I'm like. And you know, I never get sick. My wife, my wife's been with me 11 years, and then she's only seen me sick twice. And when the first time I was sick, I had like a high fever, and I was like hallucinating a little bit. She said little men were on that I said that I was saying little men were on me. Well, you know, I don't know what, but and then this time, and my wife was like tripping. I'm like, man, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I can't even believe this. And like, you know,
so did she say, "Are you pregnant?"
No, she, you know, my wife don't play. She was like, "Baby, she came over here and stayed with me," and I felt like, man, I felt bad. I'm like, man, and my man Giuseppe took care of me. He goes, "We're gonna go to Phelps tomorrow." You know, like in the morning, I woke up and I felt worse. He goes, "We're going to Phelps right now." Went to Phelps. He asked me, he says, "What's the problem?" He goes, I go, "Man, I feel like I'm going to throw up, dog. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me." And I never throw up. I never get sick. He goes, "You look a little pale to me. Do me a favor and give me a urine sample." Give me a urine sample. I give him a urine sample. And he told me, "Your hemoglobin levels are really low. And you're anemic right now." I go, "What?" He goes, "Let me ask you a question. What color is your stool?" And I go, "Black." And he goes, "How long has it been black?" And I go, like three to, I don't know, like 3.5 weeks to 4. And he goes, "Your hemoglobin levels are low, the equivalent of 2 pints of blood loss." And I go, man, I just thought it was the weight loss. You know what I mean? I've been here before, you know what I mean? It's not my first picnic. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I just thought, okay, you know, I'm going to feel a little weak, a little lightheaded because of this, you know, this the industry I'm in, this is the sport that I'm in. It's normal. This is normal. I've done this before. It's not my first picnic. I know that I'm a, he goes, the Dr. Phelps, my man Giuseppe was right there with me. He goes, "How were you doing all these workouts?" I go, "Doc, you can't live in my world. I make myself do what my mental toughness and everything I've been through as a kid, I make myself go through. I say, you're gonna do it, you're gonna finish it. You're not a bitch. You know what I mean? So I make myself finish." So
what the doctor said?
So the doctor said, "You know what? I'm gonna send you to a throat and stomach doctor." The next day he goes, and it was on a Friday. He goes, we went on a Thursday, and on a Friday we went in. We went on a Thursday. We went to Phelps, and then Friday he got me into Dr. Grossman, a throat and stomach specialist, and then he goes Ronberg, and then he goes. He told me everything that the Dr. Phelps said. He goes, we're not to put you under emergency because on a Saturday they put me under. They went in there with an endoscopy. He goes, "I need you to do me a favor." Dr. Phelps told me, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to stop taking all. Because he asked me, do you take Tylenol? I mean, do you take aspirins? Or I go all the time. He goes. That's when he goes. You know, you could be bleeding from your stomach. He goes, but I hope it's not nothing like a tumor or anything. I'm like. So I went with Dr. Grossman. He put me under, and he told me that I was bleeding. That I was bleeding from my stomach from the sore. There were sores in my stomach. He could attribute it to cigar burns all around my stomach from me taking all the Excedrin body aches and pains. And that's and he said that I lost equivalent of 2 pints of blood. And you know, and then the doctor goes when he put me on, and he goes, man, you're bleeding. He goes, but it's all right, you'll be better. And I go, well, how long will I be better? And he goes, you know, a month and a half tops, you'll be back. And I go, I got to fight in 2 weeks. He goes, oh, you got to fight like this. And so that's when the fight got postponed.
And so you were completely away from the gym for 1 month, or what was the deal?
No, I was, for 2 weeks, I was not doing nothing. And then I asked Dr. Grossman, can I at least walk? Because, I mean, I'm Mexican, you know, I'll get fat and all right, just looking at food. So, you know what I mean? And I go, I gotta at least walk. He goes, well, just very lightly. So I just was walking for 30 minutes.
So after 2 weeks, you can walk?
Yeah, I could walk, and I was, you know, man, I'm just thank God that, I mean, once I came from under, my wife was right there, and she was crying, you know what I mean? And it broke me down, you know what I mean? And because they told her what had been going on, and she knows what type of savage I am, that, you know, that I would have fought like that. And she, you know, is not going to use to nobody if I'm not around to raise my family and my kids, and, you know, what am I going to do then?
Did you think you were even going to fight once the doctor started telling you everything that's wrong? And
man, I didn't want to think about fighting. You know, I was just thankful that God saved my life. Because look, I mean, I never get sick, and then all of a sudden I get sick. I never get sick. Like I said, in 11 years, my wife's been with me, and not to ever get sick, and then I get sick. It's like He saved my life. And you know, and now I feel so much better. And you guys see how great shape I am in. And I just like took preparations back to back from January.
So why even do it if you're, you know?
Why? Because my pride, and you know, and my wife. You know, I had to talk to her again and to my mom, and I said, you know, I want to do this last fight, and you know, it's like your pride won't let you leave like that. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, when you've competed at the highest level in the world and been world champion 2 times and youngest in the history to do so, you know, and you go out with a defeat. You can't think about it like that. You can't go out like that. I've been a winner I've been a fighter since I came out the womb. So, you know, I got to do this last fight, and it will be for pride, and I will not come back. I don't need money. I got a lot of money. I don't care who all of a sudden calls me out. You know, but everybody knows that when I was calling them out, they weren't trying to fight me. So,
you think that your injuries at all, or when you were sick, do you think it affected you all in the Mosley fight, or was that? I
know the weight loss from being at 100 from 147 to 154. That's 7 pounds. Being there 10 years killed me. I mean, and then constantly getting down, and then like they wouldn't fight me unless Mosley wouldn't fight me unless it wasn't a 54. Oscar wouldn't fight me, it wasn't 54. I just constantly kept squeezing myself down, and I think that took a toll on me. You know what I mean? And you saw how slow and lethargic I looked in my last fight. But how did the first fight was so competitive with Mosley, and then the second one I didn't have nothing. It just caught up to me.